Hey, what is up, guys? How you guys doing today? This is Chris Malhoy coming to you with another video and a little bit of background on kind of where I came from, where I'm looking to go. So the title of this video, what I'm thinking is, why did I leave bartending to become a network marketer? But I was thinking about it. I didn't necessarily just leave bartending to become a network marketer. I felt like bartending had kind of run its course in my life. I was ready to move on. I was thinking for some personal reasons, other things that I wanted to do with my life. It was time to step up, grow up, and in my opinion, become an entrepreneur. So really that's kind of what drove most of my decision with all of this. So before we get into that story, I want to give you guys a quick opportunity to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, come and follow me. And some of the stuff I'm going to be talking about tonight, some of my journey around the country and around the world as we move into the future. This is a brand new channel, but it is going to be coming at you with a lot of good stuff as we move forward because I want to get out and go. I'm sick of this COVID stuff. It's time to go and have some fun, guys. I'm ready to get out of lockdown. So why did I decide to become a network marketer, leave my bartending career behind, leave my college career behind? I was in school full-time, not full-time, part-time for many years to get a degree in accounting and finance. And I decided network marketing is my route. And what's really cool about it is if you take this industry very seriously and you treat it like an industry, just like any other sales industry or career that you could have, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to have success in it. It's just, do you want to do the behaviors and the things you have to do on a regular basis to make it a success? If you want to guarantee that you're going to make money, then guarantee you're going to go do some work, because just like any other job or any other career or any other business that you start, if you don't want to put anything into it, you're not going to get anything out of it. So when I was looking at this, when I first saw it, I was a student part-time in college. Like I said, going to school for accounting and finance. I was bartending full-time at a restaurant in New Hampshire, which was awesome, making great money. And I was also investigating doing a side business or starting up a business with a good buddy of mine in the golf industry. When my buddy Nick actually came to me to present this opportunity to me, the one that I'm in currently today, 9 years later, he essentially said, hey, this is something that I'm doing. I'm really excited about it. I don't care if you do it with me or not, but I'd love for you to check it out and be there to support me. And I told him, I love you, man. I'll be there. I'll support you. I'm not doing it, though. I want nothing to do with this thing that you're doing. I've heard about it from a couple of other people, and I was pretty adamant against not doing it. What I didn't know at the time when I was making that decision out of haste is anything about it. I didn't know anything about the company, the products, the compensation, the way the industry works, none of that stuff. So what happened is I went to my first meeting and I had an opportunity to sit down on a couch, and this guy that I actually had known for a number of years up in front of a whiteboard, and he started breaking down some of the stuff. He started breaking down the science of what our company does, why our product is so unique, why it has so many patents, why it has so many studies. And I started looking at that and I was like, well, I'm not really a health guy, but it seems cool. I think I know people that would want this. So I, kind of checked off a box for me there. He got into the compensation plan and he started breaking down what it looks like to be in network marketing. And I'm sure if you guys are in network marketing, you've heard about it before, but you can go and enroll 5 people, and then they enroll 5 people, now you got 25, and then they enroll 5 people, now you got 125 people, and it starts to build this leveraged income for you. Well, in a perfect world, yeah, you go enroll 5 people and then they enroll 5 people. That sounds great. It doesn't quite work like that. It's going to take a lot more work than that, but the concept is still the same, though. Because I've done this in my business. I've grown a business that's doing over $100,000 a month for years in volume and sales. And I'll tell you that you can duplicate it, and you can duplicate it using very, very simple methods. Actually, the best thing that you can do is to keep things absolutely so simple that a 3rd grader can do it. That's the best way to really grow your business. Now, to take that another level, they got into the timing of the company. I realized the timing was perfect. It was publicly traded. They were literally on the upswing. It was still fairly new, but they had a lot of things that were lining up in the right direction. And when I started thinking about that, and I started thinking about the compensation plan and how I could go out and generate an income through this, I didn't want to be a millionaire. Well, I wanted to be a millionaire at first. I didn't have the sights to be a millionaire. What I was saying was, I'm bartending right now. I'm making probably 40, 50 grand a year bartending. If I can use this business, this industry, to go out and match that income and to go make $40,000, $50,000 a year, but I don't have to go to work every day. I don't have to punch a clock. I don't have to answer to my boss, which I hated answering to my boss when I show up and I'm literally 30 seconds late and they're standing there looking at their watch at the computer waiting for me to go clock in, or at the end of my shift having to ask somebody permission to be able to leave because they're not in a good mood. I still have to keep taking tables for another half an hour. You know, that stuff drove me absolutely crazy, and that's why I wanted out of bartending so bad. So when I looked at this as an opportunity to just replace that income and take back control of my life, that's really what got me. That's what sold me in the industry. And then I looked at it from another level and said, well, if I can use this to go and generate $100,000 a year, I wasn't sure how I was ever going to make $100,000 a year. At that point in my life, that sounded like a ton of money. Now $100,000 a year doesn't sound quite as much, but if you're living off of a $100,000 a year income through a business like network marketing, and then all the write-offs that you get to go along with it, you're able to keep a significant amount more money than you do if you just have a regular old W-2 job, because you get no write-offs as a regular employee. As a business owner, you get a lot of write-offs. You have the ability to save some of that money as opposed to having to give a lot of it away, which you automatically do, right? So that was another huge benefit for me. But the biggest benefit and the biggest thing that has changed my life and that has really made why network marketing is like my thing, and it's the only thing I'm ever going to do, is the freedom that it's given me. Because now I have the ability. Last summer, I just went crazy in golf. I went and played over 100 rounds. I got a membership because of COVID. I said, all right, there's not going to be anything to do. I got to go find a way to make the best use of my day, get some exercise. The gym were closed. There was nothing going on. So I got a golf membership and I went golfing every single day. It was incredible. I had a blast. Because I do network marketing, I could decide when I was going to do my work and when I was going to go golfing. So I'd wake up, I'd get some work done, I'd go golfing, I'd come home, and I'd do some more work when I got home. It worked out perfect. Well, now, as we're kind of getting more into the tail end of COVID, I'm sick of being in New Hampshire and going through another New Hampshire winter. Well, now I want to really take up another dream that I've had for a long time, and that's the dream of becoming a digital nomad and being able to travel the world. Starting off for the next 2-3 years, I have an incredible dog. She's 13 years old. I'm not going to just leave her behind and go over to the Philippines or something for a year. I'm going to travel the country. So what my goal is to get a Jeep Gladiator, get the diesel version of it, and hook up a trailer and just go and be able to start really enjoying the different spots around the country. Get down to Florida, spend a bunch of time down there, maybe rent a place down in Florida for a little while. But ideally, really my main goal is just to get out of Dodge, to be able to go and live a little. We've been so locked down for so long because of this mess that I just want to go. I want to go out. I want to have some fun. I want to do some camping. I want to go do basically whatever I want to do. I'm sick of the boundaries and I'm sick of all of that. So what I'm here to tell you guys today, why I'm making this video, I want to give you something out of it, is that you can do that too. I left my career behind of bartending. I've matched and exceeded that income at this point. I'm making a great leveraged residual income, which is incredible. I ended up leaving school because that didn't serve me anymore. I didn't need school to be an entrepreneur, and these days you don't really need college for much of anything unless you want to be a specialist like a doctor or a chiropractor or an attorney, and those guys don't even make the most money. So if you want to be an attorney just because of the money, I have a great buddy who's an attorney, and it's very up and down. It's a struggle as an attorney, and it costs a lot of money to become an attorney, hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So unless that's something that you're really passionate about, I would say just leave it behind, become an entrepreneur, get into network marketing, and go work your butt off for a few years and then live your life like most people could never dream of. I haven't had a job except for a part-time bartending job last year before COVID. I haven't had a full-time job in probably 6 or 7 years. You know how freeing that is? I haven't set an alarm maybe once a month. I set an alarm. I wake up when I'm ready to wake up. That's how I do it. I hate waking up to an alarm, so I just don't set one anymore. It just annoys me. So I schedule my days around it. I don't plan anything early in the morning that I have to go do. It's because I'm my boss. I schedule my calls and I schedule my meetings later in the day. I do more of my work at night. I'm shooting this video in the evening because I prefer, I feel better, I'm more wide awake, and I'm more happy in the evening. So that's what I do. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Network marketing is an incredible industry if you take it seriously. That's the thing. You have to take it seriously. So if you want to get in, you want to learn more about what I'm doing, more about the industry in general, I'll put a link down below so you guys can subscribe to my newsletter. You guys can get on board with that stuff. And you can also reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, any of those other platforms. I'm around. I'd be more than happy to share with you what I'm doing. And if you're in another company, I can share with you, some of the things that I'm doing on the marketing side that might be able to help you move a little faster. So thank you guys for hopping on, checking this out today. Don't forget, like this video and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out. See you guys later.